Hello, Matteo.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, I'm really good, actually.
So where are you?
I'm at my place in Antwerp, in my new house I just bought with my girlfriend just before the first lockdown.
What's really strange is we live in the same country, but we live in a different planets. The Flemish part and the French part are completely different. So in the French parts, we don't know you quite well. And in the Flemish part, you're a big star. If I go back a few years ago, there is Marina by Stijn Koning. So I would love to know how you get in that film.
Marina was actually my starting point. I read in the newspaper that there was a director called Stijn Koning, so I already know it, is going to make a movie about Italian immigrants. The thing is, my name is Matteo Simoni. I have an Italian name, but I never spoke Italian with my parents. I never grew up in an Italian traditional family, not at all. So I read that article and I thought, okay, this is maybe something for me. But the problem was that I didn't speak Italian fluently. So I asked a few actors and I asked the number of Stijn. I said, okay, can I maybe do an audition? He said, yeah, I thought about you, but the thing is you don't speak Italian. So I went to the south of Italy for a month. Sitting there with the spritz on the beach, making fun. But during the day, I went to school to learn Italian. Went back to Belgium. I called the director. Okay, I prepared a monologue. And I put on my best suit that I had at that time. And I went to the room and I said, okay, this is what I prepared. And then he said, okay.
Noi a Cassimo Forestieri, non sa com'è. Quando va al negozio, quando va a fare la spesa, I gente pare che non te vedano.
Can we say that the adventure with Marina learn you a lot on your roots and how you want to face acting, I mean?
I set the bar really high there. I need to learn to play the accordion really well. I need to sing what I couldn't. I need to learn that dialect. Also the Flemish dialect, what the character spoke.
Buonasera, signorina, buonasera.
So every project afterwards was a kind of reaction on Marina. I always try to find another voice, another code of how is he walking, how is he thinking, what's the secret spot of the character, what's the drive behind somebody. But it's all started there, I think.
Marina, 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 ti voglio al più presto sposare.
I have to say you are very, very impressive in the way you are in the frame, the way you deal with the space and with your own body. You're just like a young Tom Cruise in a way, you know?
That's nice. When I was young, my first thing that I got aware of being an actor was because of I loved to dance, actually. Michael Jackson was my huge inspiration. When I was young, I wanted to dance. And then I was 18 and I think, okay, what should I do? Should I do theater? Or there was a point that I was thinking of going to a mime school. Marcel Morceau, c'était une école de Paris. I never did, but the roles that I played in the school, in my theater school, was always really physical.
Talking to me? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Hey, oh, c'est moi que tu parles. C'est moi que tu parles. C'est moi que tu parles, enculé. C'est moi que tu parles comme ça, mec.
You should have been very, very pleased with your work with Adil Bilal on Pastor, because on Pastor and Gangsta you have a lot of camera work and the camera is moving everywhere and you are very, very in the center of the frame and with a lot to do.
Adil and Bilal really blow me away from their energy, actually. And also the DOP was really, really good. I think this was the first time that I felt how fucking important the DOP decides where the movie is going. And the energy of Adil and Bilal, I really, we found each other in a common circle somewhere. The tone of the film was not something that I would choose. I always say, like, Patser was more a popcorn movie for young people as well, but it was a really important movie for a whole community. I remember that I was sitting in my kitchen I think 3 weeks before the shoot, are you sure you want me for this part? Because I'm a Belgian white guy. You choose like...
Why? Because you have to do an American guy?
Yeah, and Pazza, I played American, Italian guy. But I said, are you sure? Are you sure you want me? And I said, yeah, that's just what we want. Like, we want to have a white guy with American origin and Italian origin. And I never played it in a comedy way or I really played it as a drama.
De fucking dood kunnen zijn. We hebben afgesproken, Leila, een beetje onder de radar blijven. Wat is dat? Wat is dat? Ja, fucking auto was dat, B. Niet met fucking Rolex liggen zwaaien, niet met pinbakkerij, met niks. Wello, niks. Terugbrengen die shit, direct terugbrengen.
You want to face big character. You want to face yourself in a very strange way. Do you think that in Belgium or in Europe, you will be to have the possibility to do that?
That's a good question. I'm always searching for the best stories, the best characters, or what is a character that I did not play yet. And Belgium is small, Flanders is even smaller. So we try to work hard, to play hard, to work on my accent, to work on my French, to work on my German, for example. I just did a movie with Veerle Bates, Rookie, from Lieve van Balen. And you never know what this movie gonna do. Maybe it brings me abroad, or maybe it brings me to another guy who I'm gonna meet, and we have something common, and we just go on a project. So of course, I see it big, and I have a big ambition. But sometimes ambition can also be a gifted present or something, and I try to control that, and I think I'm good in it. Like the things goes how it goes.
Nicky, kom! Wil je echt racen? Wel, deze is het.
Je speelt met het leven van mijn kind, omdat je zelf te zielig bent om nog iets van je eigen leven te maken.
Kom op, Johnny, kom op ons!
I worked with Veerle long time ago when we played a couple in my first movie with Jan Verrijen. And then so years later with Rookie was the perfect match.
Heb jij eigenlijk enig idee van hoe oud ik ben?
40.
Pardon?
At last, I would love to mention Callboys because, on BTV there is season 1 and season 2. Once again, it's very physical, but how did you get into that show?
The director of Callboys is called Jan Eelen. And when I graduated together with 3 other best friends, the same actors from Callboys, he came to our examination, to our final examination at school, and he said, okay, once we're gonna make something together. And 10 years later, he really did. And he wrote a scenario about 4 male gigolos.
Ik begin altijd met een foto te nemen. Gewoon, phone, klik, alles plezant. Je hebt elkaar eens aangeraakt en je hebt een moment van geluk vastgelegd.
I wish you really the best.
It was really an honor that you asked me, seriously. I love your movies as well. Thank you, Fabrice.
Thank you very much, Matteo. Thank you, bye bye, take care.
Ciao, ciao.
Je vous retrouve dimanche prochain et d'ici là, portez-vous bien.